Welcome everyone. Today we're embarking on an expedition deep into the heart of Jordan, a land where empires, warriors, and kings have left their mark. We'll climb ancient ramparts, explore forgotten tunnels, and stand where legends were forged. Get ready to immerse yourself in a world of incredible culture and awe-inspiring landscapes as we uncover the secrets of crusaders, caliphs, and Roman legions. Strap in, check your gear, and let's begin this incredible journey into Jordan's majestic past. The wild is calling and we must go. Our first stop is Ajloun Castle, a place where history and legend intertwine atop the rolling hills of northern Jordan. This fortress is a masterpiece of medieval military architecture, its stones echoing with centuries of stories and secrets. Perched high on a commanding hilltop, Ajloun Castle dominates the landscape, a strategic linchpin against Crusader armies and a symbol of resilience for the people who lived here. Built in the 12th century by one of Saladin's most trusted generals, its mission was to control vital trade routes and halt the relentless Crusader expansion into the region. Standing on these ancient battlements, you can almost feel the tension and anticipation of that era, as defenders watched the horizon for signs of approaching enemies. Every stone was placed with purpose, every arrow slit and defensive feature meticulously designed to protect those within. The thick, imposing walls were built to repel any attacker, standing as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its builders. Imagine assaulting this fortress, exposed on the steep climb, facing a deadly barrage from above, with nowhere to hide from the defenders' arrows and stones. The defenders had every advantage, using the rugged terrain as their greatest weapon, turning the very earth into a shield. Inside, it's a labyrinth of chambers and corridors, barracks for soldiers, storerooms packed with supplies, and even a small mosque for prayer and reflection. This was a self-contained world, ready for a long siege, where life continued even as threats loomed outside the walls. From the top, the Jordan Valley spreads out before you, a breathtaking natural strategic map, with every ridge and valley visible for miles. Defenders could spot approaching armies days in advance, giving them precious time to prepare their defenses and rally their forces. Exploring the castle, you sense the daily life that once filled these halls. The clang of the blacksmith, the shouts of soldiers, the quiet moments of prayer, and the laughter of children who called this fortress home. Ajloun was more than a military installation. It was a thriving community, a bastion of civilization and hope in a harsh and unpredictable land. The architecture is a marvel. Vaulted ceilings, massive pillars, and ingenious defensive features that have stood the test of time. Despite earthquakes, invasions, and the relentless march of centuries, the castle has been rebuilt and reinforced, its resilience now part of its enduring character. As the sun sets, the castle glows gold and orange, a living monument to human ingenuity, endurance, and the spirit of those who defended it. Ajloun Castle isn't just a ruin, it's a lesson in strength, survival, and the enduring will to protect what matters most. Leaving Ajloun, you carry with you its strategic genius, its unyielding spirit, and a deeper appreciation for the stories etched into every stone. This fortress sets the bar high for our journey through Jordan's epic history, reminding us of the power of vision and perseverance. The adventure has truly begun, and Ajloun Castle is just the first chapter in a land filled with wonders. Next, we head south to Kerak Castle, a leviathan of stone sprawling and formidable, perched high above the surrounding valleys. Its silhouette dominates the horizon, a silent witness to centuries of conflict and ambition. Approaching Kerak, you feel its oppressive presence. It was built to intimidate and dominate. The sheer scale of the walls and towers makes you feel small, as if you're stepping into the shadow of history itself. Its history is steeped in the Crusades, especially the notorious Reynald of Chatillon, whose ruthless actions provoked Saladin and led to epic conflict. Kerak became a flashpoint, a place where legends were forged and empires clashed. The scale is staggering. Multiple layers of defense, massive walls, deep moats, and towering gates. Every approach was designed to slow attackers, to sap their strength and morale before they even reached the heart of the fortress. Kerak represents the pinnacle of Crusader military engineering, a defiant outpost deep in enemy territory, built to withstand siege after siege. Its ramparts and battlements are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its builders. One of its most incredible features is the vast network of underground passages, barracks, stables, kitchens, and escape routes. These tunnels allowed defenders to move unseen, to survive and resist even when surrounded. Down here, it's a subterranean city, a testament to the defenders' determination. The echo of footsteps in these halls reminds you of the thousands who once lived, fought, and endured within these stone walls. Navigating these tunnels is a challenge. For the Crusaders, it was a key advantage; for intruders, a terrifying trap. The darkness and confusion could turn the tide of battle in an instant. Emerging into daylight, you're reminded of the world above. The castle still looms over the modern town of Kerak. Its presence is a bridge between past and present, a constant reminder of the region's turbulent history. The Mamluks who captured the castle added their own layers, making Kerak a living document of conquest and adaptation. Each stone tells a story, from Crusader ambition to Mamluk resilience. Exploring the kitchens and storerooms, you see how life was sustained within these walls, a self-sufficient ecosystem designed for war. Supplies were stockpiled, and every inch was used to support those inside during long sieges. Every detail was considered, every contingency planned. From arrow slits to hidden storage, the castle was a masterpiece of defensive design. The worn stone steps and scarred walls speak of constant vigilance and struggle. Each mark is a memory, etched by centuries of conflict and survival. Kerak was a place of survival, not comfort. Its chambers are stark, its corridors cold, but every space was built with purpose. The spirit of resilience lingers in the air. Even in silence, you can sense the echoes of those who endured here, holding out against impossible odds. As we leave, the might of Kerak stays with you, a brutal, unforgettable fortress and a raw encounter with the past. Its legacy endures, carved into the very stones that have witnessed the rise and fall of empires. Now we journey to Shobak Castle, a remote and haunting ruin perched on a lonely hill. Unlike Kerak, Shobak feels isolated and forgotten, a ghost on the horizon. Built by Baldwin I in 1115, it was the first Crusader castle in the region, controlling vital caravan routes. Shobak is crumbling back into the mountain, its raw appeal lying in its ruinous state. You must use your imagination to see the knights who once manned these walls. Its most legendary feature is a secret tunnel, 375 steps descending to a hidden spring, the castle's lifeline during sieges. The isolation here is profound, the silence broken only by wind. Life on this frontier was a mental and physical battle. Shobak endured multiple sieges by Saladin, its defenders holding out with desperate tenacity. The ruins reveal layers of history, a Crusader chapel, remnants of a Mamluk palace, each conqueror leaving their mark. The views are breathtaking, an untamed landscape stretching to the horizon. Shobak's mystery lies in its unexcavated secrets, inviting curiosity and rewarding the adventurous. Leaving Shobak feels like leaving a forgotten world, a hauntingly beautiful testament to endurance and the will to survive. Our expedition turns east, deep into the heart of the Jordanian desert, to Qasr Al-Azraq, the legendary blue fortress that's actually black, built from volcanic basalt. Its imposing silhouette rises starkly from the sand, a striking contrast to the endless beige of the surrounding landscape. This fortress has a history stretching back to the Romans, who recognized the strategic importance of guarding the Azraq oasis, the only reliable water source for miles around, a true lifeline in this arid expanse. Control the oasis, and you control the desert. For centuries, this principle shaped the fate of empires and travelers alike. The basalt construction is a masterclass in adapting to the environment. The fortress feels at one with the land, its black stones absorbing the desert heat by day and radiating it by night. Its most famous resident, T.E. Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia, made this his headquarters during the Arab Revolt in 1917, orchestrating daring raids and forging alliances from within these ancient walls. Walking through the gatehouse, you tread in his footsteps, even visiting the very room he used above the main gate, where echoes of history linger in the air. Here, Lawrence planned campaigns, wrote dispatches, and endured the brutal desert winter, surrounded by the thick basalt walls that offered scant comfort against the cold. The fortress sits at a crossroads of ancient tracks, perfectly positioned for guerrilla warfare against the Ottomans, and for centuries, it watched over the shifting tides of armies and caravans. Exploring Qasr Al-Azraq, you see Roman foundations, an Umayyad mosque, and Mamluk towers, layers of history in black stone, each era leaving its mark on this desert stronghold. The desert environment is harsh and unforgiving. Survival here required immense resilience, ingenuity, and a deep respect for the land. The black walls offered some protection from the elements and invaders, but life was undeniably tough, demanding strength and determination from all who lived here. The central courtyard with its small mosque reminds us that faith was a vital survival tool, a source of hope and unity in the face of adversity. As we leave, the image of the Black Fortress against the desert sand is unforgettable, a place of stark beauty, immense historical weight, and stories etched into every stone. Our final destination is Ar-Rasas, different from all the others. It began as a Roman military camp, a square fortress designed for control, but its true treasure lies within spectacular Byzantine mosaics, a UNESCO World Heritage marvel. The site is a sprawling field of ruins, the Roman walls still visible, a testament to systematic engineering. As Christianity spread, Ar-Rasas transformed into a religious center, with churches built within and around the old fort. The mosaic floor of the Church of St. Stephen is breathtaking, an intricate map of the ancient world, preserved for over 1,000 years. These mosaics connected worshippers to the wider Christian world, offering identity and hope. Another unique feature is the Stylite Tower, once home to an ascetic who lived atop the column in prayer and solitude. Walking through the ruins, you feel peace, the military past overlaid with centuries of faith and artistry. Much of the site remains unexcavated, hinting at secrets yet to be discovered. The survival of the mosaics is a miracle, a delicate story told in stone. Ar-Rasas reminds us that fortresses are about people, beliefs, and enduring legacy, a powerful lesson in resilience and adaptation. Our expedition through Jordan's ancient fortresses ends here, but the awe and connection to the past remain. We've stood on legendary battlements, explored darkness beneath the earth, and witnessed the power of faith and art. Each fortress offered a lesson in survival, resilience, and the human spirit. If this journey inspired you, please subscribe and join our community for more adventures. There are countless wild places and stories yet to uncover. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. Remember, history lives in the wild places. Stay curious and adventurous. Until next time, never stop exploring.